of the day.
Yes.
This is a brand new day. We are doing not 1 or 2 or 3, we're actually doing 5 today's specials. We're gonna give you a little peek at the calcium and then we'll talk real briefly about your other choices. But if you have never tried the Andrew Lessman difference, this is all about not only taking the world's finest vitamins, but doing the best for your complete health. On calcium, just to start, remember there are 5, but real quick peek at calcium to get started. This is not like any other calcium that you have tried. It is not like a rock hard tablet that is going to sit in your stomach. In fact, if you have ever had something repeat on you, calcium sadly is that supplement that quote unquote we love to hate. Andrew is doing it in a way that no one else in the world is doing. And of course, if you are new to HSN, he makes the world's finest vitamins, but this is calcium unlike anything you have ever tried before. That's why it's a customer pick. And normally people can't wait to complain about their calcium, but on the calcium, we have the 60, 250, 500, or 1,000, so get those nice big sizes. And Andrew, I have to say, it's a big, big night with those 5 Today specials.
Well, and they're 5 Today specials because these used to be typical Today specials. Unfortunately, there's just not enough days to have Today specials. So what we're doing here, and it was a lot of work on our part, but we have 5 different ones. So we'll come back to calcium, magnesium, intensive care. What I just want to do is name the other 4 quickly. So we'll just spend maybe a minute on each one quickly. So you can't benefit from calcium without acknowledging the importance of vitamin K2 Mk7.
Right.
So whether you're taking a calcium supplement or whether you have a perfect amount of calcium in your diet, you still have to be aware that there's a risk of the calcium in your bone or calcium in your body going to places it's not supposed to be, called calcification. And we don't want our arteries, we don't want our heart valves, we don't want our aorta calcified. So we want to make sure that we have something that helps move it in the right direction. Keep calcium where it's supposed to be, and keep calcium from going where it's not supposed to go. That is vitamin K2 Mk7 in a nutshell. So not only does it support bone health and skeletal health, and it's been shown in numerous clinical studies, but vitamin K2 Mk7 also independently increases arterial flexibility, and that's a critical quality of a youthful, healthy cardiovascular and circulatory system. So vitamin K2 Mk7, as essential as calcium and magnesium are to our bones, it's an essential part of the equation of keeping calcium healthy in our body.
Absolutely. So you pick your size of choice, and remember, we're going to do just a quick little snippet so you know what else is available.
Yep.
But then you also vitamin D. We have
vitamin D was a last-minute addition. Right. But you can't. You know, before these shows, I read through all the clinical science once again, and you can't read through the science on calcium and vitamin K2 without saying, "Gosh, it's just not fair to not offer vitamin D." Plus, of course, I have numerous emails, countless emails reminding me that I haven't done a Today special on vitamin D for 5, almost 6 years, because we give it away free with CoQ10. But when we do our Today special once a year for CoQ10, but that doesn't mean everybody gets it. And that's my fault for not acknowledging that. So I've acknowledged it now, because our vitamin D3, whether 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU, it's not just at a Today special price. We've done a Today special in vitamin D for probably 20 years in the past. This is the lowest price we've ever had. So our vitamin D3 1000 is a little over $0.05 a capsule. Our calcium magnesium intensive care, we'll get back to in a moment, a little over $0.05 a capsule. And even our vitamin K2 Mk7, an incredibly expensive product. We increased its potency 20%. It's a little over $0.10 a capsule.
Wow.
So,
I mean, and the numbers don't lie. There are a lot of you who check those numbers, then you see the difference. And then we also have women's wellness.
We have, yes, the last 2 we'll talk about briefly. We have Ultimate Women's Wellness, which is the ultimate perimenopause and menopause product. We took a page out of the Asian lifestyle and cookbook to deliver a product that, whether you're looking at hot flashes, night sweats, the interruptions of sleep, mood disturbances, whatever the experience that might be yours when it comes to perimenopause or menopause, our Ultimate Women's Wellness is the go-to product. And you don't have to take my word for it. I'm not a woman, obviously, but you can read the reviews. And the reviews on that product are absolutely incredible.
I mean, they really are. And remember, it works naturally, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 50s. As Marielle and I often say, the struggle is real, and it's not all in our heads. So it's nice to know that Andrew's doing that today's special pricing. Wonderful gift that you do for your mom, for best friend, and certainly for yourself. And then you couldn't leave the guys out. You've never done prostate as a today's special.
Prostate Support has never been a today's special. So Prostate Support, it's an opportunity for us to give equal attention to the men. And I often say men, we get to be blissfully ignorant until a certain point in our lives where our prostate reminds us of its proximity to our bladder, because what happens is as our prostate naturally enlarges as we age, unfortunately, its proximity to our bladder affects our bladder function, creates urgency at night, interrupts our sleep at night, could be creating urgency during the day. So our Prostate Support is a wonderful way for men out there to do something that supports a positive relationship between our prostate gland and our bladder, and in so doing, get a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. It's great to see it for the first time ever as a today's special. Should we spend some time talking about
Let's talk about calcium magnesium intensive care. I mean, the first thing I should really show with calcium magnesium intensive care, 99% of the calcium products on the market are large tablets. They try to get as much in as they possibly can. Unfortunately, you don't want to take more than 500 milligrams of calcium at one time. And I could read you the science and research on that in a moment, because calcium, as you get above 500 milligrams, it's like vitamin C, it suppresses its own absorption. It could cause stomach upset and all sorts of issues. So even if you were taking 1,500 milligrams a day of calcium, and that's a lot, but you need to divide it into 3 equal doses. Also, our calcium, it's a small capsule, it's a soft capsule, it's an ultrafine powder in a capsule. So that's your assurance that not only is it not going to upset your stomach, but it's also going to be a product that goes to work, because you cannot absorb and benefit from a nutritional supplement unless it goes into solution, unless it dissolves. If it doesn't dissolve, it's only going to benefit the city sewer system. It's not going to benefit you. So our calcium magnesium intensive care is designed to be easy to swallow, go down easily. It's going to be gentle to your stomach because it dissolves instantly, and by dissolving instantly, it delivers its benefits to you. And that's the most important thing about any calcium magnesium product. Plus, we use forms. It's an ultrafine powder, and that ultrafine powder is far more soluble than a tablet. Basically, solubility, it goes with the surface area exposed. So the more surface area of a product that is exposed, the better it dissolves versus a tablet. A tablet, only the exterior is exposed. Whereas a capsule like this, that powder probably delivers billions of times more surface area. That's why it's so soluble. That's why powdered sugar dissolves better than a sugar cube. It's the same rules of science. So again, if you want a calcium magnesium product that works, and what really that means to most of us, that it's just not going to be unpleasant to take, that it contains the right forms that can be absorbed, then your only choice is calcium magnesium intensive care.
For sure. So let's show you your size in here. And incidentally, a runaway hit, 4.7 star customer pick, which people usually can't wait to complain about their calcium. But remember, we're excited to have you here. It's our finest day. Not only this, you are getting your calcium at today's special price on the 60, 250, 500, or 1,000. We love that big size. If there was ever a day, chances are your doctor has told you that you should be taking calcium, and before you take anybody else's calcium, you need to be taking this, because it is that Andrew Lessman difference. But when you look at, now here's where our sizing or our pricing will go. Here's our pricing today, and here's our savings. So any way you stack it, you are actually saving more than you are spending. So here's an example. On the 500 count size, there's where our pricing will go. Today, and today only, here's where our pricing is. So for less than you will be spending on the 500 count after today, you are more than doubling your capsule size. So remember, we talk about that Andrew Lessman difference, but for a lot of us out there, I mean, again, whether you've been told that you should be taking calcium like I have, I know for a lot of us out there, you need to be taking the right things. It's kind of like a paycheck. Why bother taking something if you're not going to get that maximum benefit? And when Andrew was demonstrating demonstrating that solubility. Part of the reason we're in this great factory, those are Andrew's elves. It's all made with the energy of the sun. No binders, no additives, no fillers, nothing like that. We used to have like a little comparison of what the other calcium looks like, and they really do look like rocks.
And plus they were enormous size.
Enormous.
And then they put a little score line in them so you could break them, and then the only thing that happens when you break them is you end up with 4 sharp corners.
You do.
And again, I could read reviews on these products that talk about just the unpleasantness. So, and I've read no reviews, so and maybe it's just because it's like a new seating position here and I have to get used to using the charts and things, because I don't think there actually aren't any of the reviews here. So, or maybe, oh, they're here.
Are they there? Okay.
But, so what when we come back to this at the end of that, or we'll do a little brief we'll go through some of the Today Specials again at the end of the hour, so we'll come back to this.
Sounds good.
So
all right. So
we're figuring out our new little...
We are. I kind of like this lay of the land, though.
No, I like...
Very nice.
I like it. I find it more comfortable to be talking in sort of a seated way. I think it's more casual. I think it's less formal. Because I always find when I'm standing up and talking to everyone, I almost feel like I'm lecturing, and I don't want to feel like I'm lecturing. I'd rather be
absolutely
casually seated. And
as an aside, it's kind of like knowing Andrew in real life. I mean, I know you know him, but this is how we are in real life, and we so appreciate that he shares not only his knowledge and his time in the world's finest vitamins. This is something, though, that I'm personally excited about. When we talk about the Andrew Lessman difference, let me just show you your sizes, and then I'm going to turn Andrew loose with all the information. Vitamin K2 is something that I didn't know I should be taking, and chances are that's a lot of people watching this show, because you are an educator in addition to everything else.
Well, to give you a sense, hopefully, of that what I've shared is important, I introduced vitamin K2 about a little more than a dozen years ago, I'd say, that in the December 2019 Consumer Reports, unfortunately, I don't think it was a terribly well-researched article, and they really didn't consult with the experts, but what they did emphasize was the importance of vitamin K. So for me, it's just nice to see that something I've talked about for a dozen years, and that I've said, even if you don't contemplate ever taking a calcium supplement, you're still getting an abundant amount of calcium, hopefully from your diet. And even if you're not, there's calcium as a reservoir. Your bones are the reservoir of calcium and magnesium in your body. So that calcium in your bones can still go elsewhere. And the elsewhere we don't want it to go, we don't want it to go into our arteries, we don't want it to affect the resiliency, the flexibility of our arteries, we don't want it to affect the resiliency and flexibility of our aorta, the major artery leaving our heart, we don't want it to affect our heart valves. So calcification is something we want to avoid. What vitamin K2 Mk7 is all about, it's all about where calcium is supposed to be and where calcium ought not be, where we don't want it to go and where we want to keep it. We want to keep it in our bones and skeleton. We don't want it migrating into tissues where it causes calcification, where it causes stiffness and inflexibility, loss of resiliency in those tissues. So not only what the research is incredible with vitamin K2 is not only has it been shown to improve the strength and the integrity and the bone's ability to retain its calcium and its strength and integrity, but it's also in independent studies been shown to just independently increase the flexibility and resiliency of our arteries, and not over years and years and years, but over months. So vitamin K2 Mk7, as important as calcium and magnesium and vitamin D are to our bones, vitamin K2 is just the same. And the product today, it's the best price it's ever been by far. But also, the size before, originally we introduced 50 milligrams.
Right.
Then we introduced it as a 100 milligrams. Today, it's 120 milligrams, and it's at a far better price than the 100 milligrams ever was. So this is by far the best pricing ever. It's kind of my making up for it not being a Today Special frequently enough. So, but again, if you don't have to even listen to what I'm saying. What's great about the internet, you could do some research on vitamin K2 Mk7. You could go to the National Institute of Health and look at clinical studies on vitamin K2 Mk7. If you did that and just read the summaries, you don't have to be a scientist to understand them, and you read the summaries, you will never want to go a day of your life without vitamin K2 Mk7. You might say, calcium okay, I eat some yogurt every day, I get it in my diet, but you will never want to go a day without vitamin K2 Mk7, because regardless of supplementing calcium or not, We get some calcium from our diet. We get some calcium from a supplement. We have calcium in our bones. We want it to stay in our bones. We don't want it migrating elsewhere, and that's what vitamin K2 Mk7 is all about. And for over a dozen years, I've sounded like a broken record. It's nice. It's nice that Consumer Reports picked it up and they're talking about it. I would love it even more if it got further into the common sort of thought process of what health is all about. Just as it took CoQ10 about 20 years, it took glucosamine and chondroitin about 20 years, but I introduced glucosamine and chondroitin in 1979, 40 years ago. I introduced CoQ10 35 years ago. So the science is always there. It just takes this industry a while to invest in educating the public. They'd rather sell things you know about than try to inform you and actually help you learn about something that you might want to try in the future.
Well, I think a lot of us are having a light bulb moment over this, and if you,
hopefully,
I mean, truly, and if you read the reviews, 4.6 star, I mean, really unanimously rave reviews. So here are your sizing. And remember, you're looking at, well, that 720 count size has never been offered. I mean, that's pretty exciting in and of itself.
That's a new size.
Right.
And not only is it a new size, but if you look at the price on that, $99.
Right.
Look at the normal price on the 360.
Right. $129.
And that normal price on the 360, that was the price for the 100.
Oh, that's
so even
right,
if you added 20% on that, because it's now 120 micrograms, that would be about 150. But today you get twice the quantity, 20% higher potency, $99. K2 Mk7 is a very expensive ingredient.
Yeah.
I think it's so important, and I want everyone to try it, that today basically it's a little more than a dime a capsule.
Wow.
And don't think, oh, it's a dime a capsule, I have to take a half a dozen of those little capsules a day. Nope. One capsule a day is all you need to take to enjoy the benefits of vitamin K2 Mk7.
I mean, it's really exciting, and wow, people are responding. There are thousands of these already spoken for. So whether you're having that light bulb moment, and I know you learn something every time Andrew is here.
Hopefully.
You know you do. I mean, and I realize it's always about that side benefit when we talk about Andrew's products. But just to digress, you really do have to be taking the right ones. So yes, you go armed with information, but this is the right time, the right place. Andrew's last series of hours for the year. Everything has free shipping. Everything has our extended holiday return policy.
Plus, a 6 flex.
Yep.
It's the only thing. Well, normally you get 6 flex. It can last 6 months, so that $99 becomes what, about $16 or so.
It does.
But even better than that, it doesn't run out in 6 months. That's 720 capsule supply. You're good for 2 years. So that's what's exciting with all of these products. Not only are they the best pricing ever, and also it's environmental. Typical when people buy vitamins on the internet and things, they get a 30-day supply. That's 24 deliveries for 2 years.
That's true.
That's not environmentally friendly. It's 24 bottles, it's 24 caps, it's 24 labels. That's one bottle, 2 years, and literally a little bit more than a dime a capsule, and that's all you need to take, and that's giving you the benefits in terms of your skeleton and retaining the calcium, the precious calcium we need in our skeleton, but making sure that it doesn't leak out, it doesn't leach out into other tissues, which it is prone to do. In fact, it's sad or ironic that the better our calcium status is, the more we potentially risk that calcium getting to other tissues. So vitamin K2 Mk7, it's sort of it's like the bouncer at a restaurant or something like that, or a police officer. It's the traffic cop that directs the calcium to go there and stay there, and to not go there and cause problems. So we want it in our bones, we don't want it in our arteries.
I think that's a big deal, and I'm just saying this respectfully. You do amazing pricing for us. He is your best friend. He thinks of you, but I will say, from a cost perspective, you know, sometimes we all have to make choices. This is something that now you can't afford to not
even
do.
When you boil it down, if you just look at this as an expensive ingredient, but then realize, do the math on that large size, if you take it every day for a month, it's going to cost you a little bit more than $4. If you take it every day for a month, which you could buy a coffee somewhere for $4, and you're getting the most important ingredient, I believe, in terms of calcium utilization, in terms of vitamin D and calcium's relationship. It's so again, it's And that's why I did this, because it's so affordable. I want to create more interest in it by making it more affordable. It's normally so expensive. I thought I'd make it affordable.
Absolutely. Vitamin D,
so, yes.
Let's do it, my friend. Again, if you are channel surfing, I know a lot of you are still calling on calcium. Of course, you can see Andrew's elves hard at work. This is his last series of hours for the year. Extended holiday return policy and free shipping. We'll do that delivery direct. 6 flex pays on all of the today's specials, which is really exciting. I'm sorry. And yes, the dogs are out. The puppies are here.
No, that's one of the best parts about doing the shows here is having the puppies here. And you know, Marcel who's 2 and crazy, and Lincoln who's going to be 12. But Lincoln still, this morning, you know, my furniture in my living room is sort of in a circular arrangement, and they're just doing laps, the 2 of them. So I've got 12-year-old Lincoln, but then Lincoln will take a shortcut and cut Marcel off. So
he's a smarty.
Yeah.
Well, certainly we're broadcasting live, Henderson, Nevada, and you get lots of sunshine here, but certainly in Minnesota we don't. And as a general rule, people are not getting the kind of sunshine or the vitamin D levels that they used to, sunscreen or otherwise.
Oh no, if you simply look at the research and the science, the clinical studies, what you're unfortunately going to find is that if an American is not supplementing vitamin D, they're going to be deficient or insufficient. And that's 80 to 100% of the population who's not supplementing is going to be deficient or insufficient. And the one thing I would say, looking at all the abundance of clinical studies and looking at health risk and disease risk and all of those things, the last thing I would want to do is move through life without healthy vitamin D levels. Normally, when you make such a powerful or profound statement about the importance of something, as we learn in life, the more important and the more critical something is, usually the more expensive it is. Not the case with vitamin D. Vitamin D in that respect is like the perfect vitamin, because vitamin D, you can get 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU today. They're all the 1,000 IU price. So the same price for all 3. You choose whatever works and fits into your program. But vitamin D, in the largest size, this is the lowest price it's ever been. I think it's approximately 6 cents a capsule. It's basically a nickel, I was going to say dime. It's basically a nickel a capsule. We don't even think of in terms of a nickel. You can't buy a piece of gum for a nickel. You're going to get your daily vitamin D for a nickel. And again, 720 capsules. So with our CalMag, it's 1,000 capsules. Wow. That's almost 3 years. But you get 2 years of our vitamin D, whatever level you choose, you get 2 years of it. And by far the lowest price ever. I think it's $49.90. So I decided for December, we're doing all these kind of forgotten today special products, that we were just going to do crazy pricing on everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, to Andrew's point, it's very easy. You just choose 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000, dependent on your needs. And then, of course, you choose your capsule size. So 60, 180, 360, or 720. Tell you what, biggest bargain ever, lowest price ever. So remember, this is where our pricing goes, and here's our pricing today, and here are your savings. And while $55, that alone in and of itself is significant, because quite frankly, you do need to know that number. I mean, just like your doctor tells you, you should know your cholesterol level, you know, your sugars, your glucose. You need to know that vitamin D level, because that is a clear indicator. It's a link to our good health. And don't you want to live a better life? Don't you want to have a happier life, a healthier life in 2020? You have to try that Andrew Lessman difference. That's why I always say I love doing these shows in December, because it's a perfect place to get someone that you love and trust, that you love, onto that path of better health. But when you look at what we will be spending, here's a clear example. On that 720 cap, biggest bargain ever, this is what the 360 normally would cost, or around $65, $64.90. Here is what you are doing today on the 720. And remember, on that 6 flexible payments, it's really hard to say no to this tonight.
And it's a good opportunity to try my products for the first time. Certainly there's vitamin D in our Essential 1. When we do our Today Special with CoQ10, we add vitamin D. That's why we haven't done a Today Special on vitamin D for about 5 years. And we had done a Today Special on vitamin D for probably the 15 years preceding that. And it was one of our most important Today today's specials. So today we're bringing it back as a Today Special for those of you who are not getting it separately or who want additional. I take roughly 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to be at my perfect healthy levels of vitamin D. Most people will have to take between 2,000 and 5,000, a little more if they're overweight or obese, because vitamin D is sequestered in body fat. It's trapped in body fat. So if you're overweight or obese, you'll have to take additional vitamin D to get to your healthy level. A minimum you want to take is 1,000 IU a day. But again, you pick 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Combine it with the vitamin D you might get in your multivitamin or something else. And vitamin D is something that, as I said before, you don't want a loved one moving through their life without healthy levels of vitamin D. Plus, as I said, it's a tiny capsule. It's so tiny, it's hard with my hands to even grip it. It's such a tiny little capsule, as you see there. I'll open it up, and like all the capsules, it contains just an ultrafine powder.
Like dust.
It will never upset your stomach. So it really is the perfect vitamin D product. If you read the reviews, and that's the ultimate validation of the product, all the products we're talking about tonight are all 4.7, 4.8 stars. They're virtually perfectly reviewed. They deliver the product, the ingredient you're seeking. They cause no problems at all. And with vitamin D, you have the ultimate proof, because now we should all know our vitamin D levels. It should be part of a standard blood test that we get at our doctor's office. So folks get to see how other vitamin D products they tried never delivered a difference. But ours did deliver a difference.
It does. And remember, in any one of these, you are saving more than you're spending. You can double that capsule size for less than you'll spend for the previous capsule size. 4.8 stars, thousands of reviews. People love it. Kind of ironic, though, that it's made with the energy of the sun if I don't get sun.
Yep.
A little bit.
But it shows how powerful the sun is. The sun can trigger the creation of vitamin D in our skin. The sun can also power our entire facility, because once again, we're standing here behind us. These are our bottling lines. So what you're seeing here, this is our new secondary bottling line. We have our primary bottling line. So you're seeing that's where all of the bottles that you get home, all of them made that little journey, that little adventure on that bottling line.
Cool.
So you're in our vitamin manufacturing facility. Tomorrow we'll do a tour, and we'll take you through the blending area where we blend and create all our powders. We'll also take you through the encapsulation area. We'll give you the grand tour tomorrow morning.
We will indeed. So remember, all the lights, everything that you see are powered by the energy of the sun. But girls, I'll tell you what, when we say the struggle is real, women's wellness at any stage of life, whether you're your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, you're beyond, I have to say this is a product that all of us as women, thank you for, Andrew. The reviews read like love letters. It's so great to see this as a Today's Special.
It's been almost a decade since it's been a Today's Special. It remains one of our top reordered products. We've done it as a monthly special early last year, but it hasn't been a Today Special for almost a decade. But it's a product that, if that time of life, it's funny that when I called in earlier today and I was speaking to Colleen, that she remembered back when I first came to the network over 20 years ago, we couldn't mention the word menopause or perimenopause, because at that time they were still considered diseases, which it's hard to imagine how unenlightened we were to think that a normal transition in life, it would be like considering wrinkles a disease. Well, some people might actually consider wrinkles a disease. But seriously, it's today, obviously, we can talk about menopause and perimenopause as the natural transition that it is. For some reason, for some women, it could be reasonably easy. For other women, it could be incredibly difficult and challenging. And the different symptoms, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the interruptions of sleep. What this product simply is designed to do is take a page out of sort of the Japanese lifestyle and cookbook and deliver the ingredients that deliver sort of culturally and traditionally to that part of the world an absence of the problems that are associated with perimenopause and menopause. And the product is just incredibly well reviewed, almost perfectly reviewed. It's
true. I mean, over 1,300 reviews, a 4.4-star customer pick rating. And you know what? This is something that, yes, girls, do it for yourself, guys. If you're watching tonight, we also used to say kind of tongue-in-cheek, it's the product that women give thanks for and the product that the men in those women's life give thanks for, because it really does make a significant difference. Today's special pricing, and remember, it has been a long time since we've seen this as a Today's Special. special. I've been buying it whether it's on special or not, so it's nice to have an added incentive tonight. So 60, 180, and 360. Remember, pricing goes here, and here's our pricing today, and there's our savings. But boy, any way you stack it, and I know we've been saying this throughout the night, all of our today's specials are in 6-pay flex pay, so that makes it unbelievable. Then of course, unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January. But when you can get savings like this and deliver such a profound difference in such a natural way, I know it's something you're going to give thanks for, whether you suffer from the night sweats. That's something that I know I personally have dealt with. The big thing for me, Andrew, is I want to be able to support that transition in life in a natural way. And I realize there's a lot of things that people do, but I want to, God's gift. I want nature to help me.
And most of us, I think that oftentimes we think the only answer comes from a pharmaceutical,
right?
Which is not the case. There are lots of answers that come from natural changes to our, not just supplementation, but to our diet or to our lifestyle. And again, even if you're using bioidentical hormones, which I wouldn't recommend the synthetic hormones, the pharmaceuticals, that's something that you discuss with an informed and enlightened, hopefully, endocrinologist or physician who could help you make those decisions. But these ingredients have stood the test of time. In fact, the natural isoflavones in this product, not only is there an abundance of research in terms of their reducing or eliminating hot flashes, night sweats, and interruptions of sleep, but also in terms of age-related changes to our brain and memory function, also in terms of heart health, also in terms of body composition and body fat. So it's something that delivers, again, we don't worry about side effects here. We get to embrace all sorts of other side benefits. But the most important thing, the reviews of this product are entirely consistent with the science that gave rise to it. Also, beyond the ingredients that deal with menopause and perimenopause symptoms, we also put the equivalent of a half a capsule of cranberry. We also put the ingredients for my breast health product in here, including indole 5-carbinol. That is an ingredient that helps to support healthy estrogen metabolism in breast tissue. So it really is the ultimate women's wellness product. That's what it's designed to be. That's what it's intended to be, to support healthy hormone levels and to support us at a time of life when I think we lose a little bit of our balance. Things are changing. And men, we get it a little bit easier. We get to be blissfully ignorant. The changes we experience tend to be less significant. But women, their systems are more complex. Women, of course, give birth to us. And those more complex systems create issues or potential problems later in life. And that's what this product is designed to naturally help us support. As I said, again, taking a page out of that cookbook, that Japanese and Asian lifestyle cookbook.
Absolutely. And Rick, it's a little hard for me. What is the flex pay on the 360? Because that 6 flex pay is like crazy. It's like $7 and change or something like that.
If it's 6 flex, it's going to be about $13 and change.
$13 and change.
And
you should have done my taxes.
And again, with 360 capsules, most women take 2 capsules a day. You can take 1 capsule a day. I recommend 2 capsules a day. So this is at least, 1 bottle is at least a 6-month supply, potentially a year supply.
Absolutely. I'm really excited that we're doing the prostate support, though, because for a lot of reasons, we
could have done that here at the same table. But yeah, we'll do this quickly.
Listen,
we're getting more steps. That's why we're doing this.
You read my mind. You took the words out of my mouth. But this is so special for me for a lot of reasons. My dad has struggled, with regard to his health sometimes, and whether it's the man in your life or you want to take that preemptive step of, good health, you haven't done this as a Today's Special before.
It's a product that it's gradually taken on its own sort of interested base of customers. It's very funny. It's not a product that we feature on air very much at all.
We don't.
But Prostate Support is something that even I have gradually become its customer. I've been making this product for almost 30 years.
Wow.
And when I first was making this product, of course, it was of little to no interest to me on a personal level. But now, like all of us, I'm older too, and my prostate, like every man, our prostate basically continues to grow as we get older. And it's not as though we have a lot of extra space inside our bodies. So its proximity to our bladder affects feelings of urgency, especially at night. So where our prostate support is really at its very best, and where most of the reviews talk about, I think we have a bunch of reviews somewhere here.
Perfect.
We have something, this one chart talks about, by age 50% of men are experiencing symptoms of what's called benign prostate hyperplasia. This just benign ongoing growth of our prostate. And by age 80, over 90% of men. So it's basically, if you're lucky enough to live long enough, it's kind of what we often say about perimenopause and menopause, that it's just something that's coming our way. Men get to be a little bit, as I said, blissfully ignorant until they start experiencing those urological symptoms as they get older. And just, we have some reviews here, which are, we have the chart here. Oh, is it easy to read up there? I'm not sure if it's, how clear it is. Should I turn it? Which way is it better? But is it clear? No one's, I don't know. No one's in my ear. So amazing. I've been taking the prostate support for 6 months now. I'm a 60-year-old man who used to get up 3 to 4 times a night to urinate. I always had trouble falling back to sleep. Going to work each day, I felt like a zombie. After taking this product, I get up at most 1 time per night and fall back to sleep almost immediately. I have recommended prostate support to several of my friends, giving them a week's supply. They immediately were hooked and ordered. They have the same results as me. I have just reordered and will never be without this product. Thank you, Andrew. So there's dozens of reviews, if not hundreds of reviews that read the same as that.
They are indeed. In fact, it is a 4.6-star customer pick rating. So first time ever as a today's special. What a wonderful gift for us and all the men in our life. So 30, 60, 180, and 360. As always, here's where pricing goes. Here's where pricing is today, and here are your savings. And you know very well, especially because Andrew has never placed this on a today's special price, you can double that capsule size for far less in this case than you would spend for, well, as an example, you can double it, going from the 180 to the 360 for less than you would on that 180. And you know very well, whether it's a gift for your husband, for your son, for yourself, of having that peace of mind of knowing you're really putting your best foot forward with better health, the best life that we can be with better products, the Andrew Lessman difference. We would love to send this your way. It's exciting that not only is it the best pricing ever, but it's the first time ever as a today's special. Became a customer pick really with very little to minimal airtime. You read those customer reviews and you can see why Andrew Lessman is our #1 business here at HSN. So remember, this is his last series of shows for the rest of the year. So definitely try it. We'd love to send it your way. Now remember, we're doing something a little different tonight. Kind of nice to be getting our steps in, but we are doing not 1 or 2, but 5, count them, 5 today's specials. So we really want to revisit and go back to something we started the hour with a really quick, presentation. Remember that all the lights, I would say Santa's elves, Andrew's elves are hard at work. All of this electricity, all of your products are being produced with the energy of the sun, with no additives, no binders, no fillers of any kind. But now let's talk about calcium. Calcium, I have to say, whether you've been told that you should take calcium or you're one of the countless people who take calcium and you're saying it's the thing that we have to take that we love to hate, right? It's the one that we all say, I took it, but it gave me a stomach ache, it was repeating on me. That is not this. This is not, he makes not only the world's finest vitamins, the best calcium that you will find. So let me show you your sizing and your pricing, because it is not like any other calcium supplement that you have ever taken. You'll see that it is microfine. It's not some big horse pill. It's not a rock that lays in your stomach. And the truth of the matter is, if you're going to take calcium, you want it to dissolve. You want it to be able to do what you need it to do for your bones. So you choose in the 60, 250, 500, or 1,000. It's always great to see these big sizes, especially when we do that free shipping and that extended holiday return policy. Here's where it really comes into play, where you can do that delivery direct. But then remember, all of our today's specials are also on 6-pay, flex pay, runaway customer pick and favorite, with thousands of these spoken for. It is the Andrew Lessman difference. And Andrew, I have to say, a lot of us, myself included, we've been told we should take calcium, but then it's that offshoot. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, it repeats. And then we don't take it, we don't get the benefit.
But even beyond that, beyond the calcium products that are impossible to swallow or difficult to swallow or upsetting to our stomach, then there's this other issue that you hear a little bit of rumblings in the research that talks about calcium could have implications for heart health.
True.
And the problem with that is we need the calcium for skeletal health, or we're going to be suffering from osteoporosis or osteopenia later in life. that calcium and magnesium are still critical for skeletal health. But we need to be conscious of the potential for calcification of other tissues, specifically our arteries, heart valves, aorta, things like that. So, but there is a solution, and we'll talk about that in a moment, and that's vitamin K2 Mk7. We'll talk about that in a moment. It's critically important. What's great about our calcium product is you eliminate all of the problems with calcium, all of them. Easy to swallow, instantly available, gentle to your stomach. It even tends to be soothing and settling to your stomach. But best of all, it's a little more than a nickel a capsule in a large size. A little more than a nickel a capsule. And the other thing you want to be aware of with calcium, you don't want to take those large horse pills because they're going to be delivering 1,000 or more milligrams at a time. That almost guarantees problems. It almost guarantees bad absorption. In fact, I have countless charts here that talk about here's from the Nutrition Clinical Practice. The maximum dose of elemental calcium that should be taken at a time is 500 milligrams. From the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research, research indicates that 500 milligrams of calcium is the optimum dose. And then even, there's one here that I recall, that, here we go, from the Harvard Health Publications. I'll read this one here. It's a waste to double the serving size.
Oh, wow.
The body can absorb a 500 or 600 milligram dose, that's it. But more than that, and absorption becomes inefficient. You'll get about the same amount of calcium by taking 1,000 milligrams as you would if you stuck with the 500 milligrams or 600 milligrams, which is exactly what we deliver. And just some of the reviews here. Best calcium ever. I've been using Andrew Lessman's products for some time. I do believe they're the best out there. Thank you, Andrew and HSN, for wonderful products and the flex pays. They are greatly appreciated. High quality. My doctor said I need more calcium in my diet and immediately went to Andrew Lessman. His products have always been high quality and the most effective. I now have my husband taking these as well, and we both feel a noticeable improvement in our strength and mobility. Overall, less discomfort in our older bones. Thanks, Andrew Lessman. The best calcium supplement. Don't waste your money on other products. Calcium Magnesium Intensive Care is the best you can buy anywhere. In terms of dosage, ingredients, and the science and knowledge behind them, Andrew Lessman has no equal. I've been using his products for years and would not ever change. They're simply the best. And if you just want something that works, and it won't upset your stomach, then this is it. Super solubility. I've been taking this for a few years now, and I have to say it is probably better than described. It's very easy to take, and I've not had any digestive issues. I've taken Andrew Lessman's products for almost 20 years and love the quality and effectiveness of his products. I highly recommend this product, with a note to make sure to start out with one of the multivitamin foundational products.
Nice.
Which is good advice.
But it's such a big deal that we have this, and I know that thousands of you out there are calling, but I don't know about you. I'm a dairy farmer's daughter, and I don't do dairy. I mean, all the things that I would normally do to get calcium in my diet. But we're just not getting them at these levels, and you want to get it in an effective way to really reap that benefit. So we see you there. We've got one as long as you are selecting it now. Remember, at today's special pricing, best value ever. Most of us are gravitating toward that larger size because certainly as you get into those bigger savings, then the sizes are, of course, they go up exponentially. But more importantly, you are delivering that calcium to your bones in the best way possible. Easy to swallow, easy on your stomach, it dissolves easily. And whether you're someone like myself, I have struggled with not only my bones, in fact, it was many years ago that I actually broke a bone. So, I mean, and that's when Andrew said, I should be taking vitamin D, I should be taking, the vitamin K. Right. These are the things that can help us as we move through our stages of life.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of us think of our bone as being somewhat fixed. That we manufacture our bones a long time ago, and they just stay there. They're like solid. They're like the different sort of members in our house, the wood members in our house. But it's different. Our body is constantly building and breaking down, remodeling our bone. It's in constant flux. Things are constantly changing. So what we are constantly delivering or providing to our body determines the quality of our bone. It determines whether or not the adequate levels of calcium are going to be there. Most of us don't get adequate calcium in our diet. Most of us do not get adequate magnesium in our diet, most of us don't come close to getting adequate vitamin D in our diet, and the same with vitamin K, which we'll talk about in a moment. So it really is a problem that faces us with all 4 ingredients. What's wonderful about these ingredients, my calcium magnesium intensive care, as much as we talk about its sophistication and how great it is and how perfectly reviewed it is, it's 7 cents a capsule.
Yeah.
It's incredibly affordable. We'll talk about vitamin D in a moment. It's 6 cents a capsule. We'll talk about the sophistication of vitamin K2 that I've talked about for more than a decade. It's a little more than a dime a capsule. So as important as these are, they're incredibly, incredibly affordable. In fact, you could enjoy all 3, a capsule of all 3, and I don't even think it will cost 25 cents a day.
That's unbelievable.
At today's pricing, it's almost triple that after the Today Special.
Absolutely.
Almost $1 a day.
No, I know I've got vitamin K out here. Should we share some details on,
sure,
on that?
I think we're over there. We could walk over there and talk about vitamin K2.
All right, let's do it. See, again, I like this whole, Fitbit thing.
And I'm going to get my cup of tea here.
All right, sounds great. So if you are just joining us here at HSN, Andrew is very thoughtful about this. These are a series of hours that Andrew adds to our repertoire, and it's your last visits or last hours for the year.
Normally, I was never on in December until about 4 or 5 years ago. And what was fun about December, I think we originally did it with Choco Nuvo, because Choco Nuvo was great for gift giving.
Yes.
And so we started that a few years ago. So the December shows became an opportunity for us to focus on products that we didn't get to focus on previously. And normally I would do 1 Today Special, but you benefit when I do more Today Specials, so it's just an opportunity. And
it is.
And we're not just paying lip service to the Today Specials. The vitamin K2 we just spoke about, by far best pricing ever. The 720 capsule supply is probably at a better price than the 360 capsule supply ever was before.
Wow.
That's how incredible the savings. Our CalMag Intensive Care, a little more than a nickel a capsule.
Yeah.
So here's our vitamin K2 Mk7. I think the best price we might have had on the 360 previously was probably somewhere around 89 or 99 in the past.
Okay.
So now when you look at our 720.
Right.
And by the way, we increased the potency 20%. It used to be 100 micrograms per capsule. It's now 120 micrograms per capsule.
Nice.
So more per capsule, and that 720 capsule supply is a little more than a dime a capsule.
Wow.
So it ends up being somewhere around, what is it, about 13 or 14 cents a capsule, 13 cents a capsule. But if you even consider that it's 20% more potency, it's really about a dime a capsule. So I'm excited that an ingredient that I used to always complain about being a very expensive ingredient is now as affordable almost as anything I make at basically a dime a capsule. And again, it's not one of those products that you need to take a handful of capsules. 1 capsule is perfect. 120 micrograms will be perfect. That's all you need to take. So it's literally a little bit more than a dime a capsule in the largest size, and even in the 360 capsule supply, it's just a little bit more than that. So these are all by far, as I was saying before, these 5 Today Specials, it's not like 5 sort of Today Specials. They're 5 incredible Today Specials that hopefully, well, obviously we already see everyone's taking advantage of.
They are indeed, and I have to say, I think I said it earlier, with the vitamin K, I think we're having a light bulb moment in a lot of respects.
Well, hopefully. Yeah. I mean, the mere fact that Consumer Reports, in their infinite sort of lack of expertise in the way they talked about it, but they're not really experts in vitamins. But at least what they were recognizing is that vitamin K is critically important. And vitamin K is critically important to the health of our skeleton and also to our heart health, our cardiovascular health, because our cardiovascular health is really driven by the health, the flexibility, the resiliency of our arteries, our coronary arteries, our heart valves. So calcification is not our friend. And what vitamin K2 Mk7 does, it's healthy for our bones because it tells our bones and the cells that are responsible for manufacturing, constantly manufacturing, remodeling our bones, tells those cells to hold on to its precious calcium. And it makes sure that precious calcium doesn't go where it's unwanted. It doesn't go to our arteries and interfere with the flexibility, the youthful resiliency of our arteries. So vitamin K2 Mk7, it's hard for me to be more passionate about any ingredient, whether it's CoQ10 or vitamin D, when you read the research and you read the science on vitamin K2 Mk7. And that's the reason why HSN and I went crazy to make it affordable. We really did the utmost to make it a downright inexpensive product, a cheap product at a little more than a dime a capsule for something that's normally very pricey.
You read my mind, because I love this product and we all want to take it, but sometimes, you know, we all know we all have our budgets, whatever that budget might be. So higher potency, bigger sizes, you've never done that 720 before, and pricing that is absolutely irresistible. So whether you've learned from Andrew, like I have, that if you're taking calcium and you really want to get that benefit, you want it to be the traffic cop and make sure that it moderates and gets that calcium used in the way that you want it to be used. Certainly this pricing has to appeal, and it's definitely something that you should take advantage of, because remember, this is a one-day only opportunity. We've never seen this potency, we've never seen this pricing, we've never seen a 720, 30, 60, 180, 360, or 720. And then of course, here's where saving goes, and here's where here's where pricing goes, here's our pricing today. We have never, again, you can double that capsule size for less than really any, I mean, if you go for the size smaller. And that savings really is significant even when you consider some of what I call the introductory sizing. So certainly you're watching the show for a reason, and whether you are getting that Calcium Today special, which you should, we're going to talk about vitamin D as well in just a few moments. 5 today's specials if you're just joining us. Andrew is not only a font of knowledge, our foremost expert, but he was very thoughtful about the products that really kind of dovetail and partner together. So when you read about the benefits of how that vitamin K partners in your system, it's really hard to say no to it. It really is.
Well, hopefully it's an ingredient that intrigues us or interests us, and I know that oftentimes it's simply a matter of, you might hear me talk about it on television, you might read about it in a magazine or a newspaper, and eventually it reaches sort of that critical mass where you make the decision. So hopefully what I'm doing is contributing to providing more information, maybe stimulating a little bit of curiosity, so you go online later this evening or tomorrow and do some research on vitamin K2 Mk7 and the importance of it to your heart health, the importance of it to your skeletal and bone health, because the pricing on it now would be an opportunity lost if you didn't take advantage of it now. But I really want that decision to be based on your being well informed, and that's what I'm trying to do my best.
Absolutely. And you said arteries and everything. I mean,
the key to what many folks often say, they judge youthfulness, how youthful they are, by the flexibility and the resilience of their skin.
Right.
Then others might say it's the flexibility and resiliency of our arteries. Certainly it has to do with the elasticity of our tissues. But if you really want to judge youthfulness by something that really has a direct implication and application on longevity and quality of life, it's flexibility of our arteries. And the only product that I really get to talk about incredibly strong clinical science on the flexibility and resiliency of our arteries, it's vitamin K2 Mk7. And not a little science, but compelling science.
I mean, that's exciting. And that's why the reviews really kind of speak for themselves. So where is this hour gone? My goodness, it's just...
I think we're, well, I'll get to these. I'll get to the science tomorrow. We'll go through this tomorrow.
Sounds good. All right, because we still want to give you our little a reminder of some of the other today's specials that we've made available. Keep calling on your calcium or your vitamin K2 M7. Now, this was kind of a late-breaking edition, right?
Well, because fairly, what we were going to talk about was our calcium, magnesium, intensive care and vitamin K2 Mk7. You need calcium for healthy bones. You can't utilize calcium effectively without vitamin K2 Mk7 to ensure that it stays where it's supposed to stay and doesn't go where you don't want it to go, causing calcification. But the more you dig into the research on either one of those, they emphasize the integral role that vitamin D3 plays in healthy calcium absorption and metabolism. Also, vitamin D3 is critical if we just look at ourselves in terms of longevity and having a healthy, long life. Vitamin D3 levels being in the healthy, normal range are critical to that healthy, long life. So we decided, or I decided, that we would add vitamin D3 to the equation and do it not at a good price, but at the best price we've ever had in 40 years of offering vitamin D3. So we have never had as good a price on vitamin D3 in 40 years of offering it. If you look at that 720 capsule supply, I was just doing the math before. If that was a 60 capsule supply, there would be 12 bottles of 60 capsules. They'd be $4 each. If it was a 30 capsule supply, there are 24 30 count supplies and a 720, they'd be $2 each. So to give you a sense of the incredible savings that that 720 affords, if it was 30 count bottles or 30 capsule bottles, it would be $2. If it was a 60 count bottle, it'd be about $4. In other words, it's basically a little more than a nickel a day, whichever potency you pick, 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000, a little more than a nickel a day. So in terms of a month, you'd be spending less than $2 a month.
Wow. Oh,
for your vitamin D.
Oh my goodness.
You can't buy a bottled water for $2.
No, you can't. I mean, that's crazy when you put it that way.
So it's exciting to have that kind of savings on vitamin D, to have that kind of savings on calcium, magnesium, intensive care.
Sure.
Those two together, one capsule of each, you're talking about somewhere in the neighborhood of 13 cents.
Right.
And then even if you add in the vitamin K2 Mk7, you're talking about 25 cents.
Nice.
So normally the price of vitamin K2 Mk7 capsule is going to be more than 25 cents for the capsule. So it's fantastic, closer to 30 cents. So it's fantastic savings.
And a lot of us are doing all of these, I mean, which I know many of you are. Most of us are doing them in the large sizes because these are all things that you're going to want to take every day.
Right.
So I know Andrew just indicated this, but remember, on the vitamin D, you choose 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000, whatever works best for you. And then, of course, you just choose the number of capsules that you would like. Now, remember, biggest savings we have ever seen. The big thing for me is this is something you're probably going to share in the family, or if you are getting some vitamin D from some of Andrew's other products, like CoQ10 or other things.
It's easy to do the math. That typically everyone is going to need at least 2,000 IU daily.
Right.
I take about 4,000 IU daily, and that gets me to where I want to be. Most folks will take somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 IU. You might need even to take a little bit more than that if you're overweight or obese, again, as I said, because fat tends to trap or sequester the vitamin D in your body. So it's not freely available to the tissues that require it. But again, we should know our vitamin D levels. That's something that a simple blood test will reveal it. It should be something that as our doctor tests our cholesterol and things like that. Also should test our vitamin D levels. And the number that I usually shoot for is somewhere between 60 and 80. And it's usually between 60 and 80, I think it's nanograms per milliliter. That's the range.
But you know what's interesting about vitamin D, again, Andrew started talking about a lot of things before a lot of people were talking about them. And I think that's partly part of the reason your doctor requests that vitamin D level now. So if you are going to be taking vitamin D, take the right one. It's small, it's easy, it's soft, it's easy to dissolve, but it really makes a great Christmas gift. If you really want to put somebody on the path to wellness, start with any of Andrew's products, but especially with vitamin D, because chances are, I think of my dear friend Victoria. She's much younger than me. She's in her 20s. She didn't even want me to tell you her vitamin D level because it was so low. We need this, Andrew. We just do.
We've received so many reviews on the product, or so many correspondence letters where folks are going to the doctor, their vitamin D level is 8, 10, 12, which is horribly, horribly unhealthy. If you're not supplementing vitamin D, in all likelihood, your level is insufficient or deficient by a long ways. So it's something that the research is compelling, that 80 to 100% of the public, if they're not supplementing vitamin D, needs to supplement vitamin D. And I wish I could tell you what you can eat to get vitamin D, but there's no good source of vitamin D. But the good news is, as important as it is, vitamin D is probably the most affordable vitamin you're going to find. So to think that you can get the vitamin D you need up to 1, 2, 3,000 IU, and you're only going to be investing about 6 cents a day is remarkable. Usually things that are that important are very expensive.
No, they really are. So remember, all of our today's specials are still available. You'll see an encore of this series of ours coming up in just a few moments. And I have to say, Andrew, when we talk about things that read like a love letter, that vitamin D 4.8 star customer pick rating.
All the products we're talking about, whether it's vitamin K2 Mk7, calcium, magnesium, intensive care, vitamin D3 1000, the prostate support, or ultimate women's wellness, these are all incredible customer picks with well over 95% of their reviews positive reviews. So, and I encourage you to read the reviews, because that's the experience that you get to expect when you get the product home.
Absolutely, and it's a good thing we're in your factory, because you're through a good portion of the vitamin D already. Well, actually, all the today's specials. Most people are doing all of them.
I suspect we're going to be making some more of them tomorrow. Yes.
You're going to put your team to work.
Yes, they already are.
Yeah, they are indeed. Okay, well, I can see that the puppies are getting ready to call it a night, but don't go anywhere, because you'll see an encore presentation of Andrew and I in just a few moments. And Andrew, thank you for doing this. I mean,
oh, my pleasure. It's always fun.
Really a nice selection of
Always
things.
fun to be in the factory so everyone could see exactly where their products are made. And hopefully this little seated position you like, let us know. We can go back to standing if you don't like us sitting. In fact, I'll go stand
exactly,
right now.
there you go. Up, down, get my steps in. Andrew, thank you for a great start to our day as always. All right. Okay, don't hang up, everyone. Encore presentation of our today's specials in just a few moments. And you will be back tomorrow at noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern time.
Okay, with Adam, of course. So the puppies are calling.
They want to go home.
They do indeed. Don't go anywhere.
Lincoln heard the home. You want to go home, Linky? Do you want to go home, buddy? Yeah.
That's his cue. Yeah. All right, folks, it's a wrap, but don't go anywhere. Encore look at our finest values of the day coming up next. A great day to be here to celebrate your good health.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Cyber Week ends tonight, and it's so big we're celebrating it on air, too. Shop Cyber Week for great deals on the gifts they want with 5 or more FlexPay on everything. Plus, get free shipping and 6 FlexPay on all today's specials now through December 10th. With guaranteed delivery before Christmas at no extra charge on thousands of our top gifts. Tune in nightly for deals you won't want to miss. Find your Merry this Cyber Week on HSN and at hsn.com. Ends tonight.